What's up, man? What's going on? I figured I'd do a joint at the crib today, man. Do a crib joint. Do a joint at the crib. I ain't did one of these in a while. What's up with y'all, man? Morning coffee motivation. Morning coffee power talk. Morning coffee positive affirmation. What I call these? What I've been calling these lately? Look at that. What I've been calling these? I've been calling these a lot of things. T-Con, what up, man? Shout out to T-Con. Alright, so we got the goddamn RH nigga up early, man. Goddamn, yeah. Motherfucker. Shout out to Nadia, man. Represent, man. She the leader. Guaranteed, hands down. So I figured I'd do a home joint today, man. You understand? Do one of these joints at home. You know, this is the old school. I got my coffee right there. Alright, so let's get so I got my instant coffee. Who is that right there? Miami in here, Dallas. Everybody put where you from in here, man. Where you from, man? Look at the coffee joint. I took the wrapper off. Then I'm gonna use some blue agave. I'm gonna use some blue agave coffee with my cream, man. God bless me. All right, so I got the two different creams. I got the hazelnut joint and the French vanilla. Which one should I use? Pittsburgh, Dallas, Texas. Which one should I use? Accurate Fire, what up? Should I go hazelnut or French vanilla? First one pop up, I'm going with it. First one pop up, I'm going with it. Goddamn, Donnell Williams said French vanilla. That's what we're going with. That's what we're going with. You know what I'm saying? So let's get the cup. Let me get my cup joint. Let me get my cup joint. Got my cup. What's up with y'all, man? Believe in yourself, man. Believe in yourself. Believe that you're somebody. That's what Dr. King said. Don't let anybody take your manhood. Believe in yourself and believe that you somebody. Yes, sir. You have to have a firm sense of self-esteem. And that comes from inside of you. You have to have a firm sense of self-esteem. And that comes from inside of you. French vanilla jointsky joint. It's good to have material things. Material things are good. Money is very necessary. Fly cars is nice. I want that. I want money. I want fly sneakers. I like to rock a fly coat, fly jacket, dope hats. All of that is good. Fly crib. But for me, that's not necessary to impact my self-esteem. Having these extra things. They're good. And you should desire them and you should set out to acquire them. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, provided you don't put yourself in any kind of financial bind trying to do it. But for me, these things, they don't, I don't need them in order to feel good about me. I don't need them. You understand? I feel good about me. My self-esteem is high. My belief in myself is just as strong now that I'm sitting in this 2-bedroom apartment, right? Than if I had a condo in Jersey City on the waterfront overlooking Manhattan with floor to ceiling windows. It's still the same. It's still the same. Yeah, it's still the same. Firm sense of self-esteem, firm sense of identity, firm sense. And you gotta root for yourself. You gotta root for yourself. You gotta root for yourself. You gotta cheer for yourself. Come on, Sean. You can do it, Sean. Good job, Sean. Let's go, Sean. Get up, Sean. Go take care of that, Sean. You've knocked off everything on your itinerary today. Because I write down every night before I go to sleep, I write down all the things I have to do the next day. Laundry. Go get some milk. Go pay a bill. Upload a video. Edit this. You know, I write it down. And when I wake up the next morning, my itinerary is already set. Right? And I take that piece of paper with me and I stick it in my steering wheel. I keep it in the car with me. And as I'm riding through the day, I check off laundry, milk and eggs, edit video, work out. And then at the end of the day, I see that I completed everything on my sheet, little scratch paper. And, you know, those are those small goals that provide significant satisfaction to you and to me. The small ones. And when you start busting out a bunch of them back to back, boom, 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 you knocking these little small goals down. This is a constant boost to your ego. This is a constant boost to your conceit. This is a constant boost to your arrogance. This is a constant boost to your humility. This is a constant boost to your self-respect, your self-esteem. And when you get the big goal, when you put the big goal out there, it's big, but you know that it's attainable because you've proven to yourself that you can start something and finish it, and believe in yourself, man. Belief in oneself. Nobody can control that. Nobody can control that. Nobody can take that from you unless you voluntarily relinquish it. Unless you voluntarily relinquish it. You should never relinquish your belief in yourself. You should never relinquish that. Hold up, I gotta go get a Benadryl. Hold up, 'cause my allergies acting up. Hold up, stay right there. Allergy season, man. Sean got it bad and I got it bad. Every year. Every year. Check me out. Check me out. I miss. Don't never relinquish. Don't never relinquish. That's my book right there. Look at that cup with my book on there. Go buy my book right now on my site. Hurry up. If you ain't bought it, go buy it right now. Hurry up. You don't relinquish. There's no way in the world you got steam like that. You don't have steam like that. You never, no coffee place you go to is going to give you steam like that. Look at that steam. You don't never relinquish yourself to nobody. You don't relinquish your mind. You don't relinquish your opinion. You don't relinquish nothing to nobody. You don't do that. People do that. A lot of people in this world do that. They are not self-directed. They're being administered and driven by a stronger personality than them. People with strong personalities, someone like myself, I have the ability to drive people, to move people where I want them to move. People with strong personalities can do that. I don't engage in that kind of activity, especially not from a negative tip. From a positive tip, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? But from the negative tip, I won't do that. But there are people that have strong personalities. And if you're not knowledgeable of self-protection, if you not on point with your self-protection, you could get moved by other people. You could get moved. And there are a lot of people in this world. You know some in your life. I know some in my life. They don't have the ability to have an independent thought. They doubt their ability to have an independent thought. They need confirmation that their thought or their idea is good enough. If they don't get the confirmation that their idea or their thought is good enough, that in and of itself is self-doubt. We talked about that yesterday. That's hardcore. And you got people that live the bulk of their lives like that. They live the bulk of their lives like that. The bulk. And for a younger person, and let me put this into perspective, right? I got a lot of experience, right, in life, and I got a lot of wisdom in life. So it's easier for me to adopt these types of mind states, right? But to the younger dudes in their 20s that watch my channel, I was just like you. I was just like you. And it's normal for young men and young women in their 20s to experience self-doubt, to vacillate between belief in oneself and having no belief in oneself, being confident and being insecure, right? Being aggressive and being passive. Totally normal. Totally normal. So don't think because you ain't where I'm at, or you ain't where some older dudes are at, that something is wrong with you, and I know you want to be there. But it takes time, man. It takes time. But when you believe in you, when you believe in you, when you believe in you, there's nothing you can't do. Nothing. When you believe in you, there's nothing you can't do. You're only limited by your fear. That's the only thing limiting you, is your fears. And your fears are your own. They ain't my man over there. They not home skillet over there. They not cool breeze back there. They not the honey over there with the fat ass. Your fears are yours. Your fears are yours. You manufactured them. You created them. You gave birth to them. You speak life into your fears. You breathe life into your fears. You love your fears. You kiss your fears. You fall in love with your fears. You hug your fears. You make love to your fears. You give your fears a lot of attention. You give your fears a lot of attention. That's why you walk around full of doubt and full of fear. That's why. Took me a long time to get to this point. And I don't want to preface that and say, oh man, I wish I would have knew this, man, when I was 16, man. I wish I would have knew this when I was 24. Oh man, I wish I would have knew this when I was 31. I wish I could have knew this when I was 38. Yeah, but that's corny. That's impossible, because you need to not know in order to know. Get him, Sean. Get him, Sean. I ain't playing with you. I don't play with you. I'm not up here to play with you, to entertain you. Goddamn, dude. I don't play with you. This is real. You need to not know in order to get to the point to where you know. Get him, Sean. And this is called life. You need to lose in order to know how to win. You need to be low in order to know what it feels like to be high. You must have once wished to die in order to know how good it is to live. Yes, you do. Get him, Sean. Get him, Sean. Get him, Sean. Keenan Kilo. You must have wished to die in order to know how good it is to live. Damn, I missed again. So you're going through a life journey. This thing called life is a journey. It's a journey. And along this journey, there will be rainy days and there will be sunny days. There will be cloud-filled days, and there will be days where there's no cloud in the sky. Such is life, and that's for everybody. Nobody can escape that. Nobody can escape that. And money and fame does not exempt you from that. Money and fame does not exempt you from reality. No, it don't. No, it don't. I believe in myself wholeheartedly. When you believe in yourself wholeheartedly, you rich. You rich. You rich. Beyond incalculable wealth. Incalculable wealth. Incalculable. When you love yourself, when you believe in yourself, when you trust yourself, when you respect yourself, when you're confident in yourself, and you have a high perception of yourself, and you have dignity in yourself, and you have honor in yourself, they can't even put a value on how rich you are. Can't even value that. Get him, Sean. Get him, Sean. Can't even put a value on that. Because when you have all those things lined up, nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. When you have all those things lined up, nothing is impossible. Nothing. And see, in order to believe in yourself, in order to have a tremendous amount of belief in yourself, you have to, what was I going to say? What was I going to say? In order to believe in yourself, I forgot what I was going to say, just that quick. Gotta believe in yourself, man. Look at this world we living in. Look at the state of the world. One of the reasons that the people that are in power are able to do and institute the things that they're doing as far as the New World Order and all this change we see going on. The reason they're able to lock down a whole planet, the reason they're able to influence an entire planet The reason they're able to dictate and control an entire planet has less to do with money, power, and military might than it does with the 8 billion people don't believe in themselves. It has more to do with that than that. Because there's no way that you can defeat that many people. They don't have 8 billion rounds of ammunition. And if you say, well, Sean, what if they drop a nuclear bomb? But they gonna die too. Everybody going. But that's why people are able to be molded. That's why people are able to be shaped. Yo, Freddie. That's why people are able to be directed and moved, because they don't have belief in themselves. Try to control a man. Try to control a man or a woman that got confidence in himself, that believes in himself. Try to dictate to him what you want him to do. Try to dictate to him and influence his mind to think the way you think, so you can lead him where you want to lead him. Try to do that with a man or a woman that got confidence in themselves. It's impossible. It's impossible. Try to influence a man or a woman that don't believe in themselves. Attempt to suggest and give feedback and direction to a man or a woman that don't believe in themselves, right? Direct and steer. You can drive. Try to drive a person that don't have no belief in themselves, and you will be 6,000% successful. Get them, Sean. Get them, Sean. It ain't the color of the man. It ain't the zip code of the man. It ain't the net worth of the man. It ain't the race of the man. It ain't the size of the man. It ain't the education of the man. It ain't none of that. It ain't the kind of car the man drive. It ain't the kind of house the man drive. It ain't how much money the man got. The question comes down to, is the motherfucker he trying to influence, does that motherfucker got confidence or not? That's it. That determines, does that person believe in himself or not? That's all that matters. That'll tell you how the situation will turn out. That will tell you who will be in control and who won't. Yes, it will. 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 If you want to talk to me about your belief in yourself or your lack of belief in yourself, I offer one-on-one mentorship sessions, man. Paid, they're not free. And what I can help you do, and I do them live. We do them live on the phone, FaceTime, WhatsApp, or Instagram. And not to say that the money you'll spend with me or the hour or 2 hours you spend with me will guarantee for a fact lead you to belief in yourself. I can't promise you that because it's going to be up to you. But what I can help you do is identify, and I can listen to you and help you identify some things that I hear and I see that I can bring to your attention. And then I can give you some of the methods that I used while I was in the joint to help me get myself right. We can do that if you want. You can email me at thepodcastfromsoul@gmail.com. Ray1391, what's up? Thanks for being a member, Ray. Appreciate you, man. You see, your belief in yourself, it vacillates. It can and will vacillate. It can and will come and go. As confident as I am, as egotistical as I am, as arrogant as I am, as conceited as I am, as humble as I am, and as respectful as I am, that shit come and go. It come and go. It has the propensity to come and go. But the thing is, this is where the goal is this. Your confidence and your self-esteem and your self-belief is going to vacillate. It's going to come and go. But you want to decrease the intervals of when it comes and goes. You want to extend the periods of time that you have it than when you don't. When you first starting out, you may first start off like having none. No belief in yourself, no confidence, no nothing. That's a horrible existence. That's a very, very painful life that I live. Right? Then you may go from like having none to where in the course of the day, you have confidence for 18 minutes. And then it goes away for the rest of the day. But that's an upgrade from never having it at all, going the whole 23 hours, 56 minutes and 4 seconds without it. Now you're going 23 hours and 34 minutes without it, right? Which is a step up. Then you want to increase that to where your confidence goes from 18 minutes out of the day to an hour and 20 minutes, right? It's a step up from the 18 minutes, and it's a huge step from never having it. At least for an hour and 20 minutes, you got it. And you want to work yourself up to where you have your belief in self and your self-confidence for 11, 12 hours out of the day, 13 hours, right? And then you want to turn one day into 3 days, and then, you know what I'm saying? But for everybody, even for me, it goes up and down, it fluctuates. That's the way life is. But you got to work on the mind power and the self-mastery to where you can have that shit for longer periods of time. Yeah. Yep. What time is it? 11 o'clock? 10:40? 10:50? Sean got a baseball game today. We got a tournament tonight. So yeah, we're going playing baseball tonight. I'm gonna be out in Staten Island tonight. Anybody in Staten Island want to come through and check me and Lil Sean out? We'll be in Staten Island tonight. DM me on my Instagram or send me an email. What else going on, man? Ray 1391, what's up? Keenan Wright, what's up? What y'all got going on? All right, man, let me get up out of here. Enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend. Never quit, never give up, you understand? And go out and make your world what you want it to be. You dictate to the world who you are. You don't let the world tell you who you are. You dictate the world. We'll send you an email next week about the mentorship program. All right, Ray, looking forward to it. Don't let nobody tell you who you are. Kilo 105. You don't let nobody, you tell the world, I'm Kilo 105. You don't let the world tell you, Ray 1391, who you are. You tell all 8 billion people, I'm Ray 1391. This is who I am. I'm Keenan Wright. This is who I am. You don't tell me who I am. You don't let nobody tell you who you are. The only people that let external society and the news and the media tell them who they are is the people that don't have knowledge of self. I'm working with little Sean now. I'm working with my son now. I'm working with my son now. You know, about learning his history. And you should see him, he lit up. I'm gonna do a video with him. And once you know who you are, you unstoppable. You unstoppable. 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 Once you know who you are. Yep. All right, man. Let me get up out of here. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace.